Okay, we're starting up video 9. I'm fixing to roll this knife handle over here in a second. I'm going to pretty good right there, about as good as I can get. Just trying to rigor up the handle. Building this little knife for a friend of mine and my mom's. She lives down around Little Rock, Arkansas, we'll say, and she wanted a knife, and she heard I was building them, so she wanted one, like she did when she got my jerky. I used to be a Thompson's Beef Jerky. That's what the TV stands for, Thompson's Beef. But I'm no longer in the beef jerky business. I retired from that and decided that I'd let my cousin work his hand at it for a while. He's been at it 24 years or better, and he taught me how to make the jerky. As a matter of fact, Hal's Beef Jerky. He has some of the best beef jerky in the country. I think he's got 8 or 9 flavors now. So if you want to check him out, just go to halsbeefjerky.com. I'm pretty sure he's got it advertised probably there, or you can call him at if you want some jerky at 918-963-5759. Pretty sure that's his number, 5759. Yeah. Let me check that, don't quote me. I've got his number in here on the wall. It's been a while since I called. It's 918-635-5759. Ram coming knocking out the door. That's an old story between me and Hal. We both studied a book it's called the Memory Book, and you relate things you want to remember from that book. I need to get it again, work on training my memory to remember names, because I'm bad with names. Unless somebody's around me all the time, I'll forget their name, and that's not good. I don't forget your face, but when you go to having somebody asking somebody else, hey, you know where old so-and-so lives? Yeah, but you know, you got to have a name. They can't find somebody if they don't have a name. Even though you may look for them to see them and know them by face, the name can kind of be a location of where people are. Names, phone numbers, addresses, Facebook, all that's easily tracking down. Trying to put a little bit of a groove in there. The top is really still too round. I want to try to get a little more groove up there too. I've got a pretty good honed out groove on this side, but this side not wanting to go away. Just stuck a little shim in there to tighten up the distance. Now, I don't want to leave it in there permanent right now, but when I get ready to, I'll put a bigger one that's made the same way, and we just cut it off down in there with glue, and that keeps the whole knife handle steady. And that glue will never turn loose that I'm going to use on it. Now that knife handle fly all pieces before that glue does. That ain't glue, some bad stuff. It'll hold. holds wood and steel together pretty good. I made a lot of arrowheads with that glue. It takes a little while for it to dry though. That's why I bought some super glue. There's a couple of things I learned about egg glue. You can put it on too thick, too heavy, and when that happens, it bubbles up bad. It makes a heavy arrowhead if you don't put it on light. You put it on, but just don't gob it on, because that stuff bubbles up in the air as it dries. Big time on egg glue. Good for making shoes too. Putting your shoes back together, any leather products. It'll glue it all back together. You can repair a belt, you can repair all kinds of stuff with egg glue. Just trying to stick around this here off a little. Make it all smoother for it. Get that tightened up. All the work out. And more. Sounds like a turkey drone. Now that's starting to look like a handle. A little more. Now I'm going to do the other side. What I'm doing is cutting it down to fit her hand. That's the purpose of all of this. Yep, now it's coming down and coming together. Round that down. Round it up more. This side here could use a little more grooving. Getting in the groove, baby. Mom says it don't knife crazy. It ain't just knives I'm gonna build eventually. Knives are good, but there's other tools needed too. Scissors, tin snips. They can be built with steel also. Air chisels just to work with on the forges. Little tools right there from the forge. And people say, well, why do you need a forge if you got a welder? Well, there's a lot of different things you can do with a forge that you don't want to do with a welder. Number one, the forge is free to use. You know, I ain't got the wood that I use. I don't have that much money tied up in it. $22.50 a rick. when I go cut it myself. And I got a hand, I give it somebody to go with me.